Well, welcome back. Our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week, the Farmington Farmers. They are a perfect 4-0, ranked third in the state, a Final Four team in the state a year ago, and looking like a state title contender again this fall. Well, we are joined by Farmington head coach Toby Vallis, and those are some strong words, but this team has its own identity, but you have to be really proud of your 4-0 start.
Oh yeah, especially with replacing so many key pieces from last year. I thought that these guys have really stepped up and done a nice job of filling in the open spots.
What has carried over from the momentum from last year? I mean, you've won like 16 out of 17 games. It's somewhat mind-boggling.
Yeah, I think a lot's carried over from last year. I mean, especially you underestimate that extra month and 5 weeks or whatever it is of practice that everybody gets. And these guys the guys that didn't start definitely practiced against a really good team last year, and I think that's showing.
Your team has a lot of athletes, but you have told me time after time that the line has really come through for you and been a big strength on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, credit goes to our line coaches, Robbie Reeder and Brandon Chavez. Those guys have done a really good job with really ironing out our line and, fortifying the rules and making things simple for the guys. But obviously the kids that are out there have done a great job.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot, but every time I talk to you, you rave about your assistant coaches. So if you want to mention a few more of them, but they are such a big part of the team.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
I mean, Caleb Plattenberger, Dylan Hayden, and Brad Whitcomb, those are kind of my right-hand guys. Those other two kind of take care of the line. Tom Dubray helps with the line, Taylor Horning, and Nick Hoffman, of course, who's been with me for a long time. He's a principal now, and he didn't get out there as often, but he's out there as well. So,
but this team is a team that has improved tremendously, and you've taken your game to another level, really.
Yeah, and I mean, I think we still struggle with a little bit of consistency. We've got some young kids in the backfield, and when you've got young kids back there in the backfield without any veteran presence, I think you're going to struggle a little bit back there with consistency. But we're hoping that works out. It seems to be getting better every week. So.
When you first took over at Farmington, you talked about getting the athletes out, and boy, you've got a lot of athletes.
Yeah, I was thinking there's one or two kids. I know there's two kids that aren't out that I really wish that we had out, and I talked to them today, so we'll see if they're out next year. So yeah, that's our big thing. Let's get them all to play everything. I want all these guys to play every sport.
And you got a fun matchup Friday, a fun matchup for you and the Farmers.
Yep, good. My hometown, of course, and a lot of friends over there and people I care about. So it'll be a good game.
All right, sounds good. Let's meet a few of your seniors right now. The Farmers have 22 seniors out for football. We're joined by 4 of them, including some big linemen right here. Carter, let's talk first of all about just the winning attitude of this team. I mentioned you've won 16 out of 17 games. That's like Super Bowl contender in the NFL. I mean, 16-1. Why does this team always win?
I think it's our determination. When we come together as a team, we don't really worry about how we're playing. We worry about the end result and how we're going to get there.
I know Coach talks a lot about your linemen up front, Bryce, and you got a lot of pretty boys. Jack down there making some pretty highlights and some beautiful highlights. But you big boys up front play a very physical style, don't you? Explain that to me.
I mean, we have great coaches, Robbie Reeder and Brandon Chavez. They really help us during practice. They answer any questions we got, and they make sure that we're ready to go for Fridays.
Noah, what is the identity of this team compared to last year? Is there a big difference?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think our offensive line's obviously going to be a little better this year. I think our passing game can stay the same, if not even get better. So I think we can just improve everywhere if we keep working.
Yeah, Jack Ronald there on the end. We're going to put up a whole bunch of positions by you, but you're an athlete. You make plays, but you don't do it without these guys. It really is a team effort to see you in the end zone with that football.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything without them, blocking for the quarterback to be able to throw me the ball, or when I'm back there at running back or quarterback. Them making the holes for me so I can get through there and score. So I wouldn't be able to do anything without them.
I hate to bring up the last time you lost, but that was gut-wrenching, and you walk off the field after a semifinal loss. How much does that spur you this year to get farther?
It definitely was a punch in the gut. It was hard for us to take a loss like that, especially being the furthest that we were in school history. But I definitely think this year, with how determined we are, we can make it just as far, even farther.
Bryce, same thing?
I mean, I think about it every day when I go out to practice, and it just fuels me to go harder.
No, that wasn't a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You guys can be right back there?
I mean, I think the experience helped. It'll definitely go away this year in the playoffs.
And Jack, how about you? I mean, did you remember walking off that field thinking we can do it again next year, we can go farther?
Oh, yeah, that was a heartbreaker. I mean, I grew up with those seniors. We all did. We played together for so many years, and seeing them knowing we'll never be on the same field again was definitely a heartbreaker. So that definitely fuels me every day to go out there and do the best that we can, make it further, and show them like what we can all do. So yeah.
It's pretty special. Greatest team in Farmington history last year. These guys could be better. We'll have to see. But they are our 25 Sports Prep Rally Team of the Week. Good luck to you, Farmers.